But I also think that the information is subject to being abused in certain ways.
Understood.
Peter, did you have anything?
No, sometimes I think maybe should go to a closed session first and have you report on, we're just asking for the mock jury transcripts, I'm assuming, not the whole boxes and boxes. So, and we did this twice. I don't know if they want both mock juries or the last one.
I don't think we didn't do it a second time.
Yeah, so.
We were going to, but we didn't.
Yeah, we never did. But we did prepare for that. So sometimes I feel that I hear what Michael's saying is damage to the city. There was a lot of preparation to get to that mock jury. That information isn't what they're seeking. It's just what happened at the mock jury, I'm assuming.
I want to
So
speak to.
I'm just not quite sure. I don't think it's a problem, again, what happened at the mock jury. They're not going to get, the other information is reams and reams. And I don't disagree with the city attorney that you can armchair quarterback this thing from now and forever. But if it's, I don't have a problem revealing it. I just don't know if our city attorney we should look at this at a closed session first, and then you can still put it on other matters for that night based on what we do at a closed session. I don't know. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Well, I'll make a motion that we have the city attorney review the items in the mock jury and bring it to us at a closed session. At the same time, put this on other matters for that same night's meeting. And the outcome will be based on what we've learned at a closed session. So I think that we can make a more responsible decision on whether to release it or not.
Okay, is there a second for that?
I'll second it.
And I assume, Peter, that's a substitute?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any more discussion?
Well, I would like to speak to the substitute motion. I'm not sure I disagree with it, but I feel that there's no reason why we can't discuss this at the next meeting. I mean, the notion was that it's material out of context. It is already out of context in relation to part of this information has been revealed, it's been characterized, and the whole study has been characterized. So, and ultimately, as you pointed out, it's archival to begin with. So it doesn't relate to our status now, our situation now. It deals with something that happened back then and why certain decisions were made, or maybe certain jeopardy that the city was in. So I mean, I appreciate the sensitivity of it, and my concern would be precedent setting, and is it? And that's the kind of discussion that I was interested in having in our next session here, in terms of what are the compelling reasons why we should or should not do this. And I don't have to read the totality of the report to analyze that. So I think I'm inclined to stay with my original motion.
Okay.
I have a comment.
Sure, go ahead.
I do think the door has been kicked open with this, but I always prefer to err on the side of looking at this, since it is a legal matter, to support the substitute motion and discuss it that way first, and then go from that standpoint. I'm not against releasing information that's already been released, at least some of it has, but at the same time, I think I don't want to create any precedents here to just have an open session at this point in time, and I think maybe a closed session is a better approach right now, and then hopefully at the end of the day we'll make the right decision as to taking a position one way or the other on it. So I'll support the substitute motion when we vote on it.
Okay, let's call the question then. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, are we done with that?